On 8 out of 10 Cats Does Countdown, Sean Locke, Alan Carr, Catherine Tate, Harriet Kemsley, Adam Buxton, Susie Dent, Rachel Riley, and your host, Jimmy Carr.
Hello and welcome to 8 out of 10 Cats Does Countdown, a show all about letters, numbers and conundrums. If you've never seen the show before, basically we make comedians relive an anxiety dream about not having done their maths homework. OK, let's meet tonight's players. First up, it's team captain Sean Locke. Sean Locke, he looks like the inmate everyone calls the professor at Britain's hardest prison. And Sean's teammate, Harriet Kemsley. Harriet says she inherited her dad's massive head. Of course, she would have preferred the house, but it does look nice on the mantelpiece. Up against them this evening, guest team captain Alan Carr. Alan might not be an expert on the correct use of punctuation, but there's not a lot you can teach him about what to do with a semi and a colon. And joining Alan tonight is Catherine Tate. One of Catherine's best-loved characters is a curmudgeonly, moany old pensioner, an idea she nicked off Sean Locke. Alan, I believe you've got a new hobby. What is it?
My friends got me some scuba diving lessons.
Scuba diving lessons?
Yeah. Well, the thing is, I can't swim. That's the trouble. So not that good a friend. And because in Northampton, growing up, there wasn't any, like, swimming pools. They were, like, just really minging, you know what I mean? They weren't even like swimming pools. They were just, like, sinkholes filled with bleach. I mean, so many chemicals. If you did a length, you'd change sex. Do you know what I'm saying? Like swimming in a cuppa suit. It was minging. And obviously I had psoriasis, so I never wanted to get in the water. No, I did have psoriasis. It's just, you know, the flaky skin. I got in a hot tub once. It was like fish food.
Wow.
But, you know, the scuba diving was really good. But, you know, because have you ever put on a wetsuit?
Yeah.
Have you seen me in a wetsuit? I look like a Teletubby at a funeral. But I was actually really elegant under the water. I feel like in the future there'll be, like, dolphins booking holidays to swim with Allens.
Catherine, were you good at maths and English at school?
Well, no. Not really maths. And English... I was all right at English, but I actually got higher grades in French. C'est bizarre, non? C'est bizarre. Mais c'est parce que je parle français plus que je parle anglais.
You can do this in French if you want. You can have French
Well, I
words.
can also speak Spanish, and I once got a really good Spanish word, and they said no.
Who said no?
It's the
Susie Dent?
English dictionary. Come on, let's move with the times, people. We're so closed off in this country. This programme needs to reach out.
That could be the clincher in the Brexit deal.
Exactly. Can you imagine?
We don't have the backstop, but we do French and Spanish words on Countdown.
Yes.
OK, Harriet, what did you do before becoming a comedian?
Well, before I did this, I used to work in a hospital, saving lives. Thank you.
What was your specific job? Doctor, nurse?
Admin. But people would be so rude, right? I don't know if anyone has been to a hospital recently, but you're very rude, right? People used to ring up and they'll be like, I didn't deal with anything serious, just a heads up, as you can imagine. But people would ring up and they'd be like, I'll be dead by the time of that appointment. To which I'd be like, OK, well, thank you for letting us know.
Sean, here's a question for you. Is there anyone who owes you an apology, Sean?
Yes.
Oh.
Channel 4 owe me an apology. Channel 4. Because that show, Naked Attraction, I know they nicked that from me.
How did they nick that from you?
Because I'd already gone to them with an idea for a show. It was for the Scottish regional one, a similar show. It was called Jock, Jock, Show Us Your Cock. obviously refined it a bit. Instead of a booth, my idea was that they stand in a garage, and as the door opens, you get to see the legs and the head at the same time, and then...
OK, Harry, have you got a mascot?
Yeah, so I did very badly the last couple of times, and I haven't had any praise, so I feel like I've just got to give myself praise. Right, so I made myself some certificates. So this is my first certificate for being a proud survivor of chlamydia. I survived! Do we have any other survivors in? Nice to see you again, Jimmy. I was doing a show in Wales, and I said, because I like to talk about it, spread the message, there's no shame, and I said, do we have any chlamydia
Not the disease, spread the message.
No, not the disease, yeah, just the message, yeah. And I said, do we have any chlamydia survivors in? And this woman said, woo! And I went, oh, how long have you been clean for? And she went, still got it! And I was like, how long have you had it for? She was like, 3 years! I was like, you can get antibiotics, you can clean it up. And she was like, you can't drink on antibiotics! So that was the first one. This is most teeth lost in 1 month. I lost 3 teeth. If this keeps up, I'm going to have -2 teeth by the end of the year.
How did you lose your teeth?
It was all separate visits. 2 were wisdom teeth, and then 1 was a faulty root canal. That the dentist, he lost his screw in my mouth. No one's concerned.
Go to work. Go to work.
Thank you,
That's
Sean.
like you've just given Jimmy the tools for a symphony of knob gags.
So it just fell out?
It fell out, yeah, and then I went back another time, and then they put a fake one in, and then they went to tighten it, but then they lost the screw to tighten it, and so then we all had to get down on the floor, and then we were all looking for it, and then they couldn't find it, and so then they just had to patch it up, and then I left, and then I got home, and I still had the goggles on my forehead.
Harry Kemsley, everyone. Sean, have you got a mascot?
Yes, I do, Jimmy.
Oh.
I've obviously been playing this game for quite a long time. Played many, many, many rounds of high-stakes, high-level countdown.
Oh.
I tell you, the bit that really drives me mad is the bit of choosing the letters and the numbers. But you've got to do it, haven't you?
Got to do
Why
it.
don't we live now? So I thought, what about 8 out of 10 cats does countdown plays darts? So introduce a darts element into countdown. So the idea would be, instead of saying another vowel or a consonant, you just throw a dart, and if it lands in 1, for example, that's A. And if it lands in 18, that's another letter. I'm sure somebody will know.
It's R.
And then, you know, your 4, well, we all know that 4 is...
D.
D, very good. So let's make this easy for you. Let's go to 5. Where's that? What's that then?
A.
Oh, yeah, think you're clever, do you?
What happens if you get a bullseye?
A bullseye, we don't have to play the game.
Sean's dartboard, everyone. More of Sean's dartboard later. Catherine, have you got a mascot?
Yes, I have got a mascot, and it's fitting for my time on the show because these are genuine medals that I got.
Oh, let's have a look. Hold those up.
Not for winning, for taking part.
What did you take part in?
Like run day, wasn't it? Looks like it's running.
You know what? I've started being like those pensioners on Dickinson's Real Deal, you know, through those slats as you were holding them up. Have you seen them?
I've
those
just
pensioners,
looked. One's a gold and one's a silver. I did really well taking behind that one.
Yeah.
What's the name?
Alan, have you got a mascot?
Well, it's not actually a mascot,
Oh.
but I've got some news.
Oh.
You know, a lot of people bring out spectacle ranges now. You've got Kylie, Heston Blumenthal, Gokwan, Rose West. Well, I thought... I want to bring out my own range. It's called Opticalan Illusions. Sex sells, what can I say? And I've got different glasses that are out, which I thought would be good to promote them. Are you interested in them?
Yeah, we are.
Yes.
Wow.
Well, these are mock Tudor. These are for, like, older faces. They're lovely. Kevin MacLeod has got 6 of these. Absolutely loves them. So that's nice, yeah?
A mock Tudor glass is beautiful.
Yeah, lovely. Now, who doesn't like having a dog lick their face?
No one.
No one. So here's my Chipolata glasses. Now, this is made from real Chipolata, 4% pork. And the lovely 8 design shows off the eyes and the porky face. So there you go. They say that eyes are the windows to the soul.
Do they?
Well, why not add the mystery of a betting shop to that? Now, I love these. These are perfect for a date. Now, you know how hanging baskets make bungalows look nice? Why not make your face look nice with these hanging glasses? Now, these are just perfect if you're on a date, because they're also a talking point, but they take your date's eyes away from your turkey neck and your erection. And no more getting locked out, because underneath here, you can pop your head. Lovely.
Alan's glasses, everyone.
Thank you.
Very nice. OK. And over in Dictionary Corner, it's Adam Buxton. Adam lives with his family and Rosie, their pet dog. Small and hairy, with a tendency to hump your leg. Adam is a delight to have around. Adam, what have you been up to since we last saw you?
Oh, man. I got a big break recently. I got a part in one of my favourite TV shows.
Wow.
Homeland, a Channel 4 show. There I am. And I play the part of a character called Paul. He is a man who has lost his phone charger and he can't find it, and he thinks that it's part of some government conspiracy. And also, my scenes are all musical. Do you want to see a little bit?
I'd love to, yeah.
Have you seen my phone charger? They're right there. Did you see it? Have you got it? Where's my charger gone? Where's my phone charger? The batteries are about to die. It was on the table. That's bullshit.
And with Adam, of course, Susie Dent. I bought Susie's latest book on Amazon. It said people who bought this book also liked to send it straight back to us. Susie, what have you been up to lately?
I have been looking at something called lalokizia, if you've heard of this, which is the use of swearing for pain relief, relief of stress, frustration, that kind of thing.
I've read about this. Tell us more.
Yeah, because there are lots of experiments, you've already seen them, whereby if you put your hand in freezing cold water, you can keep it in for a lot longer if you're shouting bollocks or whatever, than if you're just holding it there silently. I find it really useful in stressful situations, like sitting opposite you.
OK, and in charge of the numbers, it's Rachel Riley. Rachel is hugely talented. Whether it's sticking letters on a board or wiping numbers off a board, Rachel's got it covered. Rachel, it was World Maths Day recently. How did you celebrate World Maths Day?
I went to Leicester City Football Club and did some Premier League stuff with some kids and the footballer Mark Albrighton. But better than that, I worked out what I want to come back as once I'm dead. In the next life.
What do you want to come back as?
Their groundskeeper has a cockapoo called Harley, who spends his day running between the sprinklers on the pitch. And once he's dived into the water and he's absolutely soaking wet, he goes and lies in the solar bit that keeps the grass growing. That's the life I want.
How do you think you'll cope with it eating your own shit bit?
He looked happy enough. It works for him.
OK, the prize the teams will be competing for tonight is this, the Countdown Cowboy set. It's a bit like, have you ever seen a dog that's learned to walk on two legs? And it's not quite sure what's going on? About a day's rehearsal for that? A week.
Will you ever see that again?
Yeah. Well, let's see some more. Let's see some more. Get him back. Yeah.
The concentration in his eyes.
OK, round of applause for Fabio. OK. Time for the first game. Alan, Catherine, your pick of the letters.
But ladies first.
We'll go for a consonant first.
Yes.
S.
Should we have a couple of vowels?
Yes.
A. U.
Consonant, consonant.
Yes, please.
V.
Oh,
T.
And a couple of vowels.
E. I.
What? A couple of consonants, please, love?
R and P.
And for the first time today, here's the countdown clock.
Your lady, 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 your lady,
Thank you, yodelers. Would anyone like to blow my horn?
Do you want me to have a go?
You can have a go if you want.
Oh.
I'll get that clean for you. Hang on.
So what do you do then?
Well, I mean, I'm not great at it.
Do you like... I can't do it with everyone looking. What are you doing? What'd you do?
Oh, what would you blow? Try moving into it. That makes.
No, it's there. No, no.
Go.
No.
I think you're meant to suck.
But no.
I mean, you're welcome to have a go, Sean.
No, I'm fine, thanks, Jimmy. I think we've got enough comedy out of that.
OK, Catherine, how many?
I think I've got 6.
OK, not great for the numbers,
It's
round.
7! It's 7!
OK,
7.
Alan. OK.
I've got an 8.
Oh,
OK.
well, that's good. You're on my team.
Harry, how many you got?
I've got an 8 or a 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 7. I've got a 7.
That's
No,
the
8!
eight.
8!
OK. Your dad has helped you with the homework, but OK. We'll allow it. Sean?
I've only got a 7.
OK. Catherine, you're 7?
I've never had a 7 before, and my 7 is privets.
Good word. Sean, you're 7?
Trapes.
Nice.
Trapes. Harriet, you're 8?
Private. Private!
Yes.
So, that's why
Excellent.
it's an 8.
She put that together herself.
Yeah. I'm
Yeah.
so proud.
OK. Alan, you're 8?
And I had privates as
He
well.
did, and he
but-
got it very quickly
Yeah,
as well.
thank you.
It's what gave me the idea for privets, if I'm honest.
Adam, Susie, could they have done any better?
That was brilliant.
That was it. We had privates as well.
OK, so at the end of that, both teams have 8 points. On to our first numbers round. OK, Sean, Harry, you get your pick of the numbers.
Okay, what do we want?
Whatever you want.
Okay, thanks, Dad. It is nice. I like that.
You can pick any numbers you want, but I'd say if you don't pick what Sean normally goes for, which is 4 small and 2 big, there tends to be a...
You do whatever you want. That's how I brought you up. Two from the top, 4 from everywhere else.
Yeah.
There you go, Rachel.
Right, the little ones. 2, 3, 8, 7, and the big one, 75 and 100. And the target, 285.
OK, your time starts now. The target was 285. Don't wait, Sean. Harry,
Yeah.
did you get it?
What's 8 times 7?
How did you not get this, Harry? This is the easiest one we've ever done. Alan, did you get it?
No.
What? What do you mean, no?
Why is it?
It's the easiest one we've ever done. Catherine, did you get it?
Well, what I've done is I've put some things down that I was going to say and see if it was right. It's probably...
Yes.
75 times 3.
Why would you do that? Why would you do that?
That's 225.
That's probably the only way that you could start to screw yourself over.
Well, that's rich coming from someone who wants to sit down under sprinklers and then get warm. OK. 2 times 100.
2 times 100.
Yes.
200.
75.
Plus 75.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then you just need 5. You take the 3 away from the 8.
No, you need 10.
No, you need 10.
What are you talking about, Sean? Well, Sean, what's gone with you?
Oh, the 7 and the 3. That's what I meant, the 7 and the 3.
OK, that's the easiest math round we've ever done, and no one got any points. OK, both teams still have 8 points. And here is your teaser. The words are urine pot. The clue is it's bubbling over. That's urine pot. It's bubbling over. See you after the break. Welcome back. The answer to the tease. The words were urine pot. The clue was it's bubbling over. It was, of course, eruption. OK, so both teams have 8 points. They've been playing in teams so far, but this game is just for Sean and Alan. OK, Sean, your turn to pick the letters.
I would like to try out my new addition to the game.
Well, this should be
darts.
pretty simple. Very straightforward.
You're all right there, Rachel. Don't worry, I'm very good at this.
Right.
Do you want me to say that bit like bullseye? I can do it if you want.
Go on, Dad.
There's no way my kids are that supportive.
Oh,
What is
9,
it?
which we all know is a B or something. There we go. See, they like the way it livens the thing up. Everyone's having a great time, aren't they? Oh. That's only 8 letters. That's good.
you can have another go with that if you want.
No. This is the rules, Jimmy. It's my game. We don't...
Maybe that's just a joker.
No, there's no joker, Rachel. But stop someone trying to get in on the action on my new thing. There we go. That's a 7. Everyone knows that's a P or something like that. Oh, there's a 6. Keep up, Rachel. You're good at that. Oh, Rachel, double 7, whatever the fuck that is. Oh, Rachel, everything's a bit too hot for you. I seem to be quite good at getting the same ones again and again. So it's 2 7s, 2 6s. Anyone bothered to work out what that is?
Yeah. 2 G's, 2 F's.
2 G's and 2 F's. An 8. What's an 8?
H.
It's an H.
Could Could you try and get some vowels?
You mean try and get some... I'm playing darts. Why does everyone just want to ruin this? Bloody... What's that? 19. What's 19?
I think Rachel's having a panic attack.
S, 19.
There we go, look. Come on, Rachel. That's easy. That's 11, which, as we know,
11.
all translates into...
Okay.
If you get any
Okay, yeah.
consolation, I've got figs.
We've got 7 letters. We're going to the... Oh, there you go.
17, and which is everyone knows is our favourite letter.
So cute.
Yeah.
I think it is fair to say your number generation system has generated the worst set of letters we've ever seen on this show.
Well, we did get FFS, which is
Yeah.
Q. There you go.
Happy with that
Quick,
selection, Sean?
quick.
And your time starts now.
Not a bit of baking.
I made you a cake. There you go. You might have to look up the thing. Oh, my pleasure. I've done you one as well, Sean. Lovely cake of your face.
thank
there you
you.
go.
Why is it the same size as my actual head? It's to scale. Isn't it? Who wants a bit of me face? You want a bit of cake?
I'll have a bit of cake, yeah,
there
lovely.
you go.
Thank you.
A bit of cake, love?
Yeah.
Or do you want some of your dad's cake?
Could you throw me a fork? Come on.
Oh, look. I'm being sick.
No!
Look.
Thank you.
I've been sick. And it's moving like a volcano, like the magma of a volcano.
You know that expression, my face has been sick.
You didn't get any cake, did you?
No, I don't want any.
Looks like Alan's been in a terrible, terrible car accident.
That's for the cake.
Alan, how many?
4.
Very creditable. Sean, how many?
9.
Alan, what's your 4?
Figs. I said it before.
Sean, what was your 9-letter word?
Hic. It's a very difficult word to say. Higuafquis.
Iguafquis.
Yeah. And that is the rash you get from wearing a bandana too tight.
4 points to Alan. Could they have done any better?
Susie's come up with a 5, which is skiff.
OK, so at the end of that, Sean and Harriet have 8, and Alan and Catherine have 12. Now time for Harriet and Catherine to go head-to-head. Catherine, your turn to pick the numbers.
God.
What on... Why are you asking me?
Because it's your turn to choose.
Oh, well then, OK. 2 big ones and 4 little ones, please.
We have 3, 4, 4, 10, 25 and 50. And the target, 952.
OK, and your time starts
Oh.
now.
I mean, I can't do this.
So the target was 952. Now, Harry, I know you've been getting some help from your dad. Did you get it?
1 off.
So what number did you get?
951, but I can't remember how to get to it. because Sean told me. But maybe I will remember when we come to it.
Maybe you will. Maybe he'll tell you again super sneakily. OK, Catherine, did you get it?
I don't know yet.
No, why would you? Why would you?
So let's see if I got it.
Let's see if you got it.
This is what I think you'd do.
Right.
You'd go 3 times 150. No, you wouldn't. No, you wouldn't. You'd go 3 times 50, which is 150.
Yeah, that makes more sense.
50's
OK.
150.
Yeah.
And some other things.
Well, what would you do next? Just
I'd
throw it
probably
out there.
go 4 times 4 is 16.
Yep.
Times 10
160.
is 160. Then
Awesome.
I'd add those together.
310.
And I don't think I've got enough numbers.
Harriet, how did you get 951?
So, if you have 50 and you times it by another number, which is
It's 25 times
25.
4.
Oh,
25
25
times 4.
times 4 is 100.
No, it's 250.
No, 250.
And you times that by
Times
4.
that by 4 is
1,000.
1,000. Then you
25
take
times
the
4 is
50
100.
off and you add the minus the 4 and the 3 and what you got?
25 times
25 times 10 is 250.
250.
And then you times that by 4.
4, that's
and then
1,000.
1,000.
Then you take the 50 off.
I'm getting flashbacks. Right, 1,000. And then what do I do?
4 minus 3
It's just like being at school again.
is 1. And you add that
1.
on.
Yeah, there we go. I got it. Did I get it?
Well, once again, no points to anyone. Rachel, could it be done?
Yeah, but it was a tricky one.
OK.
There's a way. If you
was a
say 25 times 10, 250.
Yeah.
So you were both really close.
Yeah, and then...
And then 4 times 3 is 12. Take that away for 238 and times by the other 4.
That's another language, isn't it?
This is one of the all-time lowest scoring games of Countdown. If you're watching at home and you're not doing as well as us...
You're probably facing the wrong way.
I think my cake face could have done better than me, to be honest.
Midnight. Not a sound from the pavement.
This is not the time to have a breakdown.
Maybe.
OK, so Sean and Harriet have 8, Alan and Catherine have 12. OK, time to go across to Dictionary Corner. Adam, what have you got for us?
Well, in the 80s, I really enjoyed singing over some of my favourite adverts. These are a couple of my favourite ones. I'm going to use the microphone to actually sing it. Are you guys ready in the audience? Madam in the front row, you've been avoiding my gaze. You have a problem with gaze? All right. I am dead and I regret watching so much shit on video cassette. I should have been out in the sun instead. I wasted my life and now I'm dead. 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 I wasted my life.
That is going to be perfect for your obituary as well.
Well, exactly. That's going to be a useful bit of footage for my family after I'm gone. Now, you remember this guy, yes?
Oh, this guy.
This guy. This guy is the best-smelling guy in the 1980s because he used toiletries. Like, there was a whole range, and it would do everything you needed to do to your body. And anyway, this is the sort of more honest version of the lyrics for it. In the morning, I would cover myself with things that smelt of shit. I smelled some shit that in the office my computer wouldn't work. Insignia! I'm naked. They have things for my head and all
also for my tits. I smell so fantastic now that everybody wants to fuck me, including my computer. I'm going to put my cock in the floppy drive. Thank you.
Adam Buxton, everyone. OK. The scores at the moment, Sean and Harriet have 8 points, Alan and Catherine have 12. And here is your teaser. The words are hot penis, and the clue is it can't be real. That's hot penis, it can't be real. See you after the break. Welcome back. The answer to the teaser. The words were hot penis. The clue was it can't be real. It was, of course, phoniest. OK, on with the game. Alan, Catherine, your turn to choose the letters.
Right, OK. 4 consonants.
T, C, N, and B.
I'll have 3 vowels, please, love.
E,
That's good.
A, O.
I like.
Yeah.
Couple of consonants, love?
Yes.
L, S.
Oh, OK. And your time starts now. So, Alan, how many?
I've only got 5.
Catherine, how many?
For the sake of argument, I'm going to say 4.
4, you think?
Actually, I could have a 6.
You've got 6, you think?
Oh,
OK.
no, I haven't. No.
Oh, I've got a 6 now. What? Can I go for 6?
Yeah, go for 6.
No, he can't. He's
You've
declared...
been telling her all the bloody letter, all the
I know
numbers.
he doesn't let me have the points.
Harriet, your dad's
I
really
take this
grumpy.
game very seriously.
You need to calm down. Think of what Mum would say. What have I got? Is that the question?
Yeah.
Yeah.
How many?
Loads of different 5s.
OK, Sean, how many?
6.
OK.
Unlike Alan, who only got 5.
Yeah, but I've got a 7 now.
No, you haven't. Because it's in the 30 seconds.
Oh, all right, all right. Can I do my 5, 6 and 7? Just show off.
Go on. Actually, we'll have Catherine first. Catherine, what was your 4?
Stab.
Stab.
Lovely, lovely.
OK. Harriet, your 5?
I got beans.
All right.
I've got a 9.
Oh!
Alan, let's have your 5, 6 and 7.
My 5 is beast. My 6 is stable. But my 7 is beacons.
Alan Carr, everyone.
Thank you.
Sean, you're 9, and I will allow it if it's a 9.
Constable.
Yes.
Oh.
Yes, yes, yes.
9 letters. Sean Lock, everyone. 18 points. Constable.
But I don't think you did it in the 30 seconds.
I'll give you 7 points as well.
You're at a real disadvantage if you get asked first.
Being with you is the disadvantage.
At the end of that, Sean and Harriet are in the lead with 26 points. OK, time to go across Literary Corner once again. Adam, what have you got for us?
Jimmy, we are going to the movies.
Oh, fabulous.
And, of course, when you go to the movies, it's very important to read the reviews for the cinema you're going to visit.
Sure.
Well, here's some genuine reviews for Cineworld in Bristol. So this might be useful if you're going to Bristol. And Lewis M., first of all, he's a local guide. Gives the Bristol Cineworld 3 stars out of 5 and says, decent cinema, cases well for cinema goers. That is useful info. Another local guide, Rory this time, gives a 5-star review, wow, and also offers a valuable service. have found the experience here is fairly dependent on what film you go to see. When the film's been good, I've had a great time, and I can't think of anywhere else I'd like to be. When the film has been a stinker, have sometimes had to close my eyes and really thought about the comfort of the seat to get anything out of my time here. In this regard, I'm happy to advise you. So feel free to send me what you're thinking of seeing, and I can give it a quick thumbs up or down, but please note this will be purely on gut instinct from the title. And does not mean I have seen the film or even have a clue what it's about. That's useful stuff. Donny Time 1, 2, 3, only a 2-star review. I don't know what's gone wrong for Donny Time. Let's find out. The seats are a little bit fine. But it would be good if they're pillow seats. Finally, Nobsai gives a 5-star thumbs up and says, "Sexy staff, I get moister than an oyster girl."
Alan Buxton, everyone. The scores at the moment, Alan and Catherine have 19. Sean and Harry are in the lead with 26. And here is your final teaser. The words are Arse Poet. The clue is handle with care. That's Arse Poet, handle with care. See you after the break. Welcome back. The answer to the teaser. The words were Arse Poet. The clue was handle with care. It was, of course, operates. OK, time for our final letters game. Sean, Harriet, your turn to choose.
Please, could we have 3 vowels?
A-I-U.
Thank you. 4 consonants.
W-D.
Oh, dear.
J.
Started so confident.
H. This is terrible.
One of each, one of each.
Yeah, thank you.
E. D.
OK, and your 30 seconds starts now. Quite know how you're going to... Oh, hang on. OK. I mean, good luck with that. Oh, are you putting me up? Whoa! Hang on. Hey! Whoa! Whoa! Slow down! Ah! Catherine, how many?
5.
Harriet, how many?
4.
I think I might actually be stuck up here. How many?
4.
Oh, Sean, how many?
5.
5, OK. Alan, how many?
5.
I'll get down. Hang on. Hang on. Oh! Oh, no, I'm all right. What's your word, Sean?
Jaded.
Jaded. Excellent. OK, Harriet, what's your word?
Head.
OK. Catherine?
Jord.
OK, Jord. Alan, you're 5?
Adieu.
Susie, is a jur in the dictionary?
It is in the dictionary.
Well, 5 points to both teams. Dictionary corner. Could they have done any better?
No, 5 was the best that we could do too.
OK, so Alan and Catherine have 24. Sean and Harriet have 31. OK, so it's going to be a crucial conundrum. Harry, if you get this...
Yeah.
Well, you're not going to get this, but if you...
She might get it.
I might get it, but we're not worried about winning. I'm just about spending quality
Don't
time with my
pigeonhole
dad.
people, Jimmy. Quality time, yeah. Where do you live?
OK, fingers up buzzers. It's time for today's crucial countdown conundrum. Your time starts now.
Oh,
Oh, hello.
Catherine Tate.
is it? No. I was going to...
OK. Sean.
Dangerous.
Yes, it is. He got the conundrum, and a 9, he's on fire. So the final scores are Alan and Catherine have 24, but the winners tonight, Sean and Harry, have 41. Congratulations to Sean and Harry. You're now the proud owner of this, the Countdown Cowboy set. Thanks to all our panelists, our wonderful studio audiences, all of you watching at home. That's it from us. Good night.
Ah, poor Fabio. Now, although illegal in the UK, it's perfectly acceptable to get high in Holland. A group of Brits spark up a spliff for various different reasons in High Society Cannabis Cafe Tuesday night at 10. Next tonight, though, he's the judge, jury and executioner. Literally. And when he's talking, you listen. It's our brand new series, The Rob Rinder Verdict.